Hello everybody, welcome to video 2 of the new Shokjok rock and roll YouTube channel that I don't have a name for just yet. Here we go. So, in my first video, I showed you a pick that I had just made and a purchase, you know, some stuff that we had bought, and I thought we'd flip through some of those today and just kind of show you some of the stuff that we were able to pick up. It was a good find. It was a good find. This guy was really cool, and I think he did me fair, and it's just kind of exciting. So let's take a look at some of the records that we got in this last little record grab. So we'll just kind of run through these, but you see we got some Zepp, yeah, Charlie Rich, what a great piano player. Now this one right here, I gotta laugh at this one. Aha. Okay, so the story on this one, and if you're watching this channel or this video and you know me, you know that I DJ'd for a lot of years, bars, clubs, weddings, parties, roller skating rinks, on down the line, okay? And you know that I let it be known that Aha's Take On Me is the worst song ever made, the absolute worst song ever made. And it kind of became a joke at a bar that I ran one time, and I DJ'd at a lot. And the guys and gals were always quick to put on Aha's Take On Me after we closed while we were cleaning the place up, just because they knew I absolutely hated this song. There's not many songs I hate, but oh, that song. And I know you all are going to hate me for it because, you know, the video's classic and it was so ahead of its time. And it's just, you know, it's one of the sounds of the 80s, and you all are just going to hate me for it. But, yeah, I don't like that one. Don't like that one at all. And here it is in this pick. But that's okay. I get to sell it. It makes some money off of it. And that's the best thing Aha's ever done for me. So we got some Boss Gags, the Runaways. How cool is that? Joan Jett and Lita Ford in the same band. That's so awesome. And so, you know, these are not cleaned up yet. I haven't gone through them all. So, you know, not all the titles are showing. Steppenwolf, Stone, Sticky Fingers, you know, Let It Bleed. Yeah, some good Rolling Stone stuff, and I love it. The Stooges, Steppenwolf, Beatles, look at that, the box set. How cool is that? Stones box set, Roxy Music, you know, those guys, legendary. Romantics, Detroit City rock and roll right there for you. More Stones, Blue and Lonesome, that's such a great record. And just down the line, more Stones. Some of these I'm going to keep. I'm not going to sell them. I'm going to keep them because I'm a huge Stones fan. Ray Charles. Oh, talk about playing piano. Yeah, Ray Charles. Some Zeppelin. Zeppelin 4 right there. Look at that. Yeah, classic Zeppelin. Zeppelin 2. Kiss. Yeah, I got to have some Kiss, right? Absolutely. So Kinks, the guy that I bought this from, he was telling me how much he was a fan of the Kinks, and he thought they were just, you know, so underrated. I remember a time when it was the Kinks, the Who, the Stones, the Beatles. That was the 4 British invasion bands that everybody always talked about. It kind of became the 3, the Who, the Beatles, the Stones, and then eventually the Beatles, the Stones. But back in the day, man, they used to mention the Kinks like in the same breath as those other 3. Absolutely. Climax Blues Band in there. The Who, there's some Who for you. Who by numbers, some more Who. Edgar Winter, Johnny Winter. Yeah, those guys, and then there's a whole other group of records right there. Some John Lennon on down the line, and we go over here. We stacked some of them over here. There's some more Sex Pistols, some punk rock, Stray Cats. This one right here. We have to do a spotlight on this one because I've never seen this one before, and it's basically Built for Speed. That's the album. As you can see the tracks on there, that is the album, Built for Speed, but it's a different cover, so I'll have to figure out where that came from. There it is right there. There's Built for Speed, the other version. You saw Iron Butterfly in there. You see some Bad Company right there. Asia, Eric Burdon and the Animals. Yes. These guys are amazing. My dad loved Eric Burdon and the Animals. Allman Brothers Band. Those guys are still really big down south. I mean, they're big everywhere, but they get a little bit extra love down south. Radiohead on vinyl. How cool is that? So, Psychedelic Furs, Police, here you go, some 80s new wave, Robert Plant. More Robert Plant, some more ranting and raving with the Stray Cats. You know, on down the line, we're not trying to show you every single one. We're just kind of giving you some highlights of these things and showing you what we were able to pick up. Some more Radiohead. So in the idea of just kind of getting this channel going and just showing you some of our picks, that's kind of the things we want to do when we go out and we find vinyl, show you some of our finds. We got a little storefront shop. It's not a record store, but it's an antique store, and we have a space in there where we sell and buy and trade vinyl, and a lot of this stuff will go there because this is what I do. I buy, I sell, I take the money, I buy, I sell. But in between there, I keep the ones I want. I keep the ones that are cool to me. Like there's some Stones records in there I'm gonna keep, and a few others in there that I'm gonna keep. I'm just gonna add them to the collection. So and we'll talk about those records on down the line on this channel. So we hope that you will subscribe to the channel, give it some likes, give it some shares, and this is going to be fun. We're going to have a good time with this. We've got a radio show that we're going to talk to you about, an internet radio show, internet radio stations. We're going to share that with you as we get going here. We're going to talk about some of these records and their history, and then I want to talk about my memories on some of those records. So that's things that's coming up on this channel, and so it's going to be a good time. It's going to be a good time. I guess I always wondered when my DJing days were over, what would I do? And it's kind of cool because this didn't exist when I used to DJ back in the early days, back in the 80s when I first started DJing, and it was high school dances, and I'll tell that story one day too. That'll be a video that we do. But this YouTube didn't exist, and it exists now. So it's kind of cool that as we get to the point, where nobody wants to see this face at a club, spinning the latest. We used to do that all the time. We don't do that no more. So what do we do? What do we do? Well, this is what we can do, and this is fun, and it just adds to the depth of the love that I've always had for music that was passed on to me by my father and on down the line, and so it's just it's going to be cool. I'm excited about this channel, so I hope you are too, and I hope that it comes across in the presentations. We're not big, high-tech, high professional stuff, but we're going to keep it real, and we have a lot of fun, and we're going to try not to break too many laws and rules, because I know you can't play some of this stuff for... Anyway, I'll figure all that out. But yeah, we'll try not to get ourselves in trouble. All right, thanks for watching. Give it a click, give it a like, give it a share, tell somebody, and share your vinyl stories. Give me some comments. I want to hear some stories about your vinyl, your music, your love of music, and tell me what records I should be out there looking for. Tell me that too, absolutely. All right, we'll see you soon.